morning, everybody. This is Sheree Vejan. Welcome to Coffee and Crayons, our virtual meeting place for adults to have conversations about childhood dreams. This is our 52 Monday series for those of you who are participating in our 52 Mondays goal challenge. Our goal is to break the year down one Monday at a time. So we're also recording for our 52 Mondays podcast, so you'll be able to watch the video and then also listen to the audio after. So if this is your first time joining us, make sure you have the following. You have your 2017 goals journal. We go through this every week, and then also have your 52 Mondays download. Both of these are written and published by Sheree Vejan. So this week is week 8 of our 52 Mondays goal challenge, and our topic is to embrace the journey of goal setting. And here's our summary. And our quote for the week is, become a millionaire, not for the $1 million, but for what it will make of you to achieve it. And that's by Jim Rohn. Last week our assignment was to list 10 ways your life will be changed when we reached our goals. Then we were to take that list and put it somewhere where we can see it every day. So this week we're asking ourselves, what kind of person do I need to become in order to achieve the goals that I set for myself? And once you figure out what kind of person you need to become, and then work towards becoming that person, then you'll find out your goals will happen more rapidly. So let's talk about the journey. I originally was going to name the session "Set a Goal to Become a Millionaire," but I wasn't sure how that was going to come across and what you guys would have thought about that. But it wasn't about being a millionaire. It was about becoming the person who would become the millionaire. I heard this speech by Tony Robbins, and I also heard Jim Rohn say it too. If you divided up all the money between the rich and the poor within a certain amount of time, the rich will be rich again. And not because of it's because of who they are. It's because of what they know. It's because of the skills they acquire. It's because of the contacts that they have. It's because of how they value money. So two people can get the same amount of money, can have $1 million in the same year, but that millionaire mentality, the person who is rich in his mind, is the one that's going to actually keep the money, and the person who had it would be just like I had it. Now I'm back broke, which is the purpose of this week's topic, is to become a millionaire first in your mind. So as you achieve it, you already know that you can keep it and that you would attain it. So one of my speakers, again, I was telling you one of my favorite speakers is Jim Rohn, and his mentor, when he was 25, told him, Jim, set a goal to become a millionaire. And this is why. He said, do it for the skills you have to learn and the person you have to become. Do it for what you'll end up knowing about the marketplace, what you'll learn about management and time and working with people. Do it for the ability to discover how to keep your ego in check, for what you have to learn about giving, what you have to learn about society and business and government and taxes. It's a whole other tax situation, from earning $5,000 a year to $50,000 a year to $1 million a year. He also said, when you go all in on your goals, whether you achieve it or not, then you'll see the transformation. I also heard, one of my other speakers, Eric Thomas, he was in the middle of his speech, and he said, you can take all the money out my bank right now. You can take my house, you can take my car, you can put me on the street, and within weeks or days, I'll be back up. Why? Because I already know how to make money. I already know who to call. I already know what to do. I got skills. I can speak. I can turn on the camera, and I can start generating my money all over again. And so that's the topic of this week. It's not about becoming a millionaire. It's about becoming the type of person who you need to be to achieve the goals that you want to have. So you can use the same strategy with any goal. So say you want to become a singer. So there's a difference between saying, I want to become a singer, and then I want to become a Grammy Award-winning singer. Because a singer, you can just start singing. You can sing at church, you can sing at school, you can sing at a play, you can sing on a parade, you can turn on YouTube and sing. But when you want to become a Grammy Award-winning singer, there's probably some different type of classes you need to take, different associations you need to belong to. You need to probably listen to some Grammy Award singers. What about your content? What kind of music are you singing? What's the quality of the music? What environment do you need to be in? Because there's a voting thing that happens. You need to be a part of the association to actually get voted to win a Grammy. So are you paying your dues? Do you have an agent? So becoming a singer and a Grammy Award winning singer is different. So if you want to be a singer, just like we say, set a goal to become a millionaire, set a goal to become a Grammy Award winning singer, and watch how your life changes and watch how your goals take another, go to another level. Same with a writer. You could be a writer. You can write right now. You can start a blog. You can write a book. You can self-publish it yourself. But if you set a goal to become a New York Times writer or #1 New York Times best-selling author, what's different about that? What about your content? What about the editing? Maybe you should read other books that are New York Times bestsellers, or look at the covers of those and research those people and see what their habits are. Basketball, you can say, hey, I want to play basketball. I want to play, well, what do you want to do? You want to play high school basketball? You want to play travel basketball? Or do you want to play WNBA or NBA? Different situation. If you're playing NBA, maybe you need to go to college. Maybe you need to get an agent. Maybe you need to get a coach. It's going to be a different level. So when we say set a goal to become a millionaire, again, it's not to become a millionaire. It's to become a different level of person who would acquire that type of money. Okay, got that? So a good way to start, just like we said, is look at people who are already in the same profession that you are and read about your heroes. Watch the documentaries. If they're still alive, interview them. Take them to lunch. If they sing, buy their music. If they write their book. Read their books. If they have a business, go support their business or go visit the business. If you want to have a barbecue restaurant, and that is your goal, set a goal to go visit other restaurants. Set a goal to go taste other barbecue. Look at the menus. Look at the people that are actually purchasing the food in those restaurants. You can't possibly think that, and I think I've been naive to this, and my husband has also been naive to this. You're sitting down in the living room, you have this great idea, and it's just never been done before, and you just like, oh my God, I'm gonna make $1 million. This is the best idea I ever had in my whole entire life, and you're all excited. Then you get online and you start Googling it, and you find there's already like 100 businesses that's doing the same thing. They got a t-shirt, they bought the business name. You go, well, I just thought of that. Well, nothing is new. There's really not too many new things that are being done, but a lot of people are reinventing, redoing. Barbecue's been around for a long time, but if your goal is to start a barbecue restaurant and you're seeing what other people are doing, maybe you can bring a twist to it. Put it in a different packaging, make it to go, a drive-through, or what can you bring to the marketplace that's different than what's already out there. So the goal is not to copy people. So you don't want to go to somebody's restaurant so you can copy their their menu or copy their recipe. You want to go just for the experience. You want to go to hear the story. You want to go to see what the struggle is, so that when you're going to prepare, not imitate and copy. You still want to be an original of what you have going on. So I love biographies. I love documentaries. I love self-help books. I can watch them all day, and I love hearing success stories. So you guys will hear me say a lot, my goal is to become, my goal is to increase my income by 4 times, as much as what it is now. But then when I'm looking at setting a goal to become a millionaire, I feel some type of way about that. Why? Because I always felt some type of way about millionaires, or I felt some type of way about how the rich people that I've come across, how they drive, or how I feel that they treat their family, or how I feel that they travel too much and are not home. And so my perception and my belief about what a millionaire is could be causing me to not excel in that area of finances, because I don't like the people that I met.